What is going on, everybody? All right, so I'm posting this a little late. Just ran some errands, got some food to eat. I wanted to post this earlier. I actually took a nap. I knocked out unintentionally, but I wanted to talk about today on the close because now my viewpoints kind of changed. So going into next week, we have unemployment. This week has been pretty crazy. It has all to do with tariffs and then the employment data that will be coming out, which was today for Friday, and then for next week. Pretty much the markets have predicted it to be pretty bad. But we got PCE today, and that one pretty much looks at consumer spending, inflation on it, and it's the personal consumer expenditure, I believe, and it came in pretty damn good, 30 basis points less than what they had expected. That's good. That's saying that inflation isn't going where they want, isn't going getting worse, basically, when it comes to the consumer. And there could be a couple reasons why it's getting better, but we'll know with further data. Next week, though, it's expected that unemployment will be higher because of all the from Doge and from Trump's administration, from all the firings they've had in Wall Street and DC. Sorry, not Wall Street, in DC, basically in the, I don't know why I said Wall Street, but in the Fed, in the governments of DC. Um, so employment on that end will be higher, and then there it might be also higher because of deportations. Not too sure about that because if they're legal citizens, then they wouldn't come up. They wouldn't be part of. They wouldn't be on unemployment. They have fake social securities. This would open up more job positions for American citizens, so unemployment would go down. So it's battling data. We'll see what it comes out with, but the market's predicting that, and then tariffs. So the market has been dropping and reacting to that. It's just been crazy. It has been a crazy week for the market. It happened quicker than I expected. Definitely. Looking at Bitcoin right here. So I changed basically if we had broken 82K, then I would expect somewhere 77 to 72K. But this daily candle for today after the PCE news came in really nice. This is a pretty decent bounce. If I go on the 1 hour, so this should actually go a little bit higher. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right there. So I have two outcomes. So this can, if support can hold and we can get above, so I put these two bars right here. If we can get, we're going to get a two. So we're going to pull back down. I actually opened up some MSTU puts last week, and or I'm sorry, this week. I'm getting confused because I feel like it's already the weekend. I usually do these on the weekend, so I'm a little lost there. But this week I'd opened up some MST puts. I closed them, took some profit, and then I opened some today, thinking that we're probably going to go lower. But the market actually bounced nice. It was a nice, decent close. I was expecting the close to be shit, but it wasn't because every Friday has been shit basically. This is the one time where it wasn't because we've had just a shitty start of the week. So we'll get a pullback for sure. But if we hold this support, we'll be bouncing in these yellow bars, and that's bullish. This is not a bad bounce. However, if we do not hold support, we will go, I'm guessing 77, 76. I'm guessing if unemployment comes in higher or even way higher than expected, all it takes really is like 1% above and the market just goes crazy, as you can see from this week, basically how crazy the market gets. Market doesn't like uncertainty, and that's why we're just at peak uncertainty when it comes to these things. But with what's going on, my hypothesis is that everything that's being done is being done right. The goalpost with these decisions being made by Trump's administration will change because the Biden administration, the goalpost was set so low that it was good. Within months' time, I do believe that will change, and the labor market will greatly improve. We'll be looking way better than we do now. I honestly believe that, and it's looking, everything's looking right so far. PCE came in good. The 10-year yield, I'm gonna go to that. I'll go back to Bitcoin. I'll finish my point, but I'm just saying like the 10-year yield is topping. DXY is coming down, so we're getting that's good. That means stocks go to the moon. Dude, it perfectly, yeah. And let's see. Um, I had originally put this. This is my Oh, I have this indicator on. That's why I'm confused. I'm like looking. Oh, you guys probably won't see it. I do two videos. I do one video where I'm doing the talking and another for editing, putting the. But I'll fix that. Oh, so the Max 7 did hit my support box zone. So they hit this, so we should bounce. We should pick up. Okay, we did get our little bounce. This might be one, two. This might be actually, we could get one more drop. So next week we'll have to see how things play out, especially in the beginning of the week. Yeah, but like I said, if that support doesn't hold on Bitcoin, then we're going to go lower. But if it does hold, then we're going up. Because it was pretty good bounce. Let me look at some other charts. This Ethereum. Ethereum to me in the beginning looked like this would be a 5-way going down. It doesn't look like that now. That's a decent candle, hammer candle right there. This could be the bottom. We'll have to see next week. I'm not sold yet on this being the bottom. This is pretty decent. It's gonna test this. It's gonna get pretty close to this bottom right here, going into next week for sure, and then we'll see if we hold or if something else happens. AVAX, another dude in my Discord, bought quite a bit of AVAX at 20. So positions I'm looking at if I were to get back into alts, because this reaction happened in the markets, I do expect we're going to get rate cuts from the Fed sometime soon, probably the next meeting. But they probably will end quantitative tightening sooner than expected, sooner than June. They'll probably go on to QE. So what that means is they'll start money printing. They'll start stimulating the economy, and it's gonna shoot up the market. On top of that, it looks like the Doge dividend checks are gonna be coming in. So once we get that, that's a stimmy that will pump the markets. People are gonna invest, and I recommend you put a good portion of that in Bitcoin, or if you want a better return on investment, MSTR. MSTU is risky, but I recommend MSTR. Or just any good stocks, any of the good Max 7. Anyways, ENA is one I wanted to buy if it got to 0.30 or 0.20. This is an easy runner-up that will test the dollar range afterwards. SWE can go lower, it looks like. It's a possibility. I don't like Caspa. I'm looking at all these altcoins. Let me go to stocks. Did Tesla hit my box? Where are all my charts? I feel like all my charts are missing. Let me see. I'm going to go to object tree. My charts are missing. I don't know why. Oh, wow. Yeah, all my charts freaking... Let me see. Dang it. Yeah, my charts freaking moved. Oh, because I have it in classic. Oh, der. My bad. How unprofessional of me. Let me see. Go back to that. You guys probably won't see this because, again, I do this in separate videos. Okay, I got it. Now I got it straight. Okay. So I originally put this box is going to 256 to 270. So she bounced. She basically hit inside the target box. Like, she hit the top of it and bounced off of it. That's a pretty decent bounce, too. Let me go to the daily. Holding it right. Actually, that's a pretty good bounce. Yeah, this might be the bottom for Tesla. This could be the bottom. Let me see. Yeah, so if you're looking to get into Tesla, definitely start adding. This could be the bottom. MSTR. Yeah, MSTR did pretty good right here. This could be bottom. I still stand by us probably going to 200. So when I drew this, I did worst case. So technically, if I put this bar right here, then that means this decline would be lower. So it'd probably be Oh, I'm looking at MSTU. I mean MSCR. So it would go right here, like somewhere 215. That's a decent bounce on MSTR. Yeah, this might be bottom, guys. We'll see next week with unemployment data. Coin hit my box zone. This could be, these are looking bottom-ish. We'll have to see how next week plays out. So this could be an ABC on hood. 1, 2, over the months too. Palantir, show you guys this. That's pretty decent. It's pretty close to what I drew. It's gonna basically test the bottom of this bull support band, and then we get a B, or no, I doubt this is a 4. AB. I'm gonna keep my eye on Palantir. I'm gonna see what she's up to. Nvidia, she followed through. 2 went a bit lower. That looks like a bottom. So Nvidia's earnings came in. They were above expected, of course. Of course they would be. Not that much, but that's the whole point, is whether they had good earnings or not. That's how the market really generalizes it, and they did. So when I mean good, were they positive? And it was positive, so it'd be okay. Apple. Ooh. That might be bottom. This is a decent candle. I like that candle. Amazon. And Amazon's going to go sideways. What are some other that you guys wanted? I'm going to go to crypto. Doge, I get that quite a bit. This is a decent, yeah, I like this candle. Yeah, guys, we might be at bottom. So the fear and greed index was actually at one of its lowest points in like 2 years. Normally, so there's 2 CPAs I pay for a subscription because I think they're some of the best. They're Insights. They do really good analytics, but they were mentioning that fear and greed, both of them actually did. Tom Lee's one of them. The Granny Fund, great ETF, GRNDY, but they had mentioned that if fear and greed index goes to its lowest point, and especially and it seems to be, there's numerous times when it's a post-halving election, that same year, in the beginning of the month, it saw its lowest, like negative 10%, negative 6% for the stock market. But by the end of the year, it saw a 22% return. That's really good for the S&P 500. Let me go to SPX. Let me see if it hit my target box. I always have the wrong one. SPY. No, but it's in the bull support band. So we need to see how next week blows out. But this is pretty good. This is some bullish price action. Again, what I've been doing is I've been swapping basically all my only profit positions in crypto are Doge and Ethereum, because I've been buying when they were so low, and I've been swapping to cash and then swapping now that cash to Bitcoin because Bitcoin's on a sale. So it does look like we might be near, or a bottom is in. We'll see. Beginning of next week. Still, don't be leveraging. Don't go all in. But I wouldn't be surprised if next week we do get a guarantee or certainty of a bottom. That makes no sense what I just said. But we should get a bottom next week. I don't see. I haven't even checked. Let's see what's further out for data, for the jobs report, ADP and all that. I should have checked that. I'll do that for another video. But so next week I will close out. Beginning of the week I'll probably close out my MSTU puts. So we still need to get a 2. It looks like we might have a decent weekend. Yeah, because we're so oversold. It's crazy how oversold we are, guys. If I bring it up on the daily, it's like one of the lowest Bitcoin's ever been down here in years. And it's over tariffs and hypotheticals on data. Like, there's no guarantees kind of thing. But that's the market. That's how it be. It's never easy. So that's gonna be it. This is actually longer than I expected. I was hoping for this to be like 11 minutes, but I rant. That's what I do. All right, guys. You guys have a good one.